Hello traders and welcome in a new daily market analysis video. Today is the 24th of March 2022 and this video is brought to you by the market research team at BU Prime. As usual, let's have a quick look on the markets. What do we expect during the day and how to trade with our technical analysis tools? Please stay tuned. Our economic agenda for today, the 24th of March, basically shows a couple of important economic releases that we will be looking for. In 7 minutes, basically, we'll be having the German manufacturing PMI for the month of March. And we will be having also the PMI numbers from the British economy, which should affect the volatility on the sterling pound. We have the composite, the manufacturing, as well as the services PMI to be announced at the same time. We also have the core durable goods orders from the US economy for the month of February, as well as the weekly initial jobless claims. Basically, all of the data that we are expecting today aren't as important as normally that they would be. However, we will be watching closely the EU Leaders Summit that basically starts today and will end tomorrow, because basically they will be addressing the recent geopolitical tensions. So this is basically the most thing that we will be focusing on today on the economic agenda. And let's quickly have a look on the charts. Starting by the dollar index, basically yesterday we mentioned that we will be having our targets to be set around the previous highs around 98, 92. Basically we reached those highs just now, or just by the beginning of the European session, and we are seeing some rejection that is happening from here. Basically, it's a cluster of resistance from the previous high, as well as on the 4-hour time frame. We can see that we are able to create lower highs each time. So basically, current levels on the US dollar index is very good shorting opportunities on the very short term. Basically, we will be expecting a pullback and a decline back to the levels of the previous low, which should be around here. The levels of 98.60 should be our target during the day, and that's for the dollar index. Basically, we didn't have much movements on the euro versus the US dollar. We had this break below the recent correction. However, we still didn't see this bearish momentum going into the pound or the euro. Even the pound, we do have this correction. We will be waiting for a break below to go short on the pound. However, we will be waiting for the clear confirmed break below to short the euro and the pound. Having a look on the euro pound, basically we rejected the levels of support 0.83, and we are expecting a continuation of the bullish move, basically, especially after breaking above the 0.80 or 83.40 roughly. Having a look on the US or on the gold trading, basically we succeeded in breaking above the key resistance that we mentioned before, 1935 or 1937. That was just around here. We had this brilliant break to the upside. We had a successful retest, and basically we will be having again a retest to the levels of resistance, the following one, which should be around here. The levels of 1950 should be the following resistance levels that we will be targeting during the day. And of course, a break and a hold above the 1950 should continue the movement to the upside and basically target the levels of $2,006 on the gold trading. We had a brilliant upward move on the US crude oil. Basically, we reached the levels of resistance 115. We are starting to see on the 30 minutes time frame what seems to be a bearish move to the downside with a new low created. So basically we are still in an upward trend on the US crude oil. However, the momentum on the 30 minutes time frame mentions that basically we might have a pullback during the day. That was all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for tomorrow's video and please stay safe.